Hello and welcome to another Access You TV episode. My name's Michelle Edhouse, and for those of you that haven't met me before, I'm an Access Consciousness facilitator, and one of the really cool tools that Access Consciousness teaches is to ask questions. Now, some of you go, oh, duh, we all ask questions, and some of you go, oh, yeah. Now, today I want to give you a practical example of how asking questions can actually change the reality of what you're creating. So what do I mean by that? My children have been saving up to buy a PS4 thingy. Glenn nods at me. Yes, that's what it's called. They already have an Xbox 360, but they want one of the bigger, better ones that does all the new games, blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. So they've saved up the money. Well, the eldest has saved up the money, and the youngest was supposed to be saving up the money for the extra console and a game. Sorry, the extra controller thingy bit. And so he hasn't been saving his money. So we had enough for them to get the pre-owned one from the local game shop. And it just, yesterday we were all ready to go, and no, they closed at 4, not 5 o'clock. And so they weren't open. And then this morning, the kids were taking so long. Like, they were supposed to be down at the shop at 10 o'clock. Yeah. And I said, well, you have to clean your room before we go. Okay. And they were messing about. And I'm like, okay, what is this? What am I missing here? What are they aware of that's keeping them from getting to the shop? What else is going on? Notice question. And as I was asking those questions, I was aware that there was something else. There was something that we were missing. There was something that we hadn't noticed. And so I jumped on Trademe, which is our local New Zealand eBay, and I was looking through all the consoles that were available in our local area, and I came across one. Now, I normally don't click on the ones that don't have a picture. That's just me. It's I like pictures, but there was something that said click on that one, and it was the console and 2 controllers and a game for the price that we're going to pay for just one console and 1 controller. So I messaged the guy and said, are you interested in doing a buy now? Because the auction had like 6 days to go. Cash today, we'll pick it up. Sweet as. And there's no response. And I was like, what is this? And I was like, there's something about message him again. So I messaged again, and I said something else. I can't even remember what I said. And then about an hour later, we're kind of getting to the time where the shop's going to be closing again, and the kids still don't have their PlayStation, and I just got the hit to message him back. Now, Trademe doesn't let you put phone numbers or anything like that, or email addresses, into the questions box. And this guy had 5 unanswered questions. And what I also noticed was that when I was looking at it in my wish list, it had the price, the starting price, and the buy now that we'd asked for. But when I went into it, you couldn't actually, there was no buy now price to click on. So I messaged him. I said, look, really keen for this. If you are interested, contact me through my website. The web address is the same as my username, because it's my Mickey Art one. And I get this phone call from the guy, and he's like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Trademe won't let me have buy now, and I can't answer questions, and I don't know what's going on, but yes, very keen. So we organised it, we went round, we got the whole thing, everything was all cool. And, you know, it was interesting because I was like, oh, okay, so why's Trademe put a block on his account? And Glenn said, so truth, is it stolen? And we both looked at it. No, it was like that it was kosher and it was all good. So, okay, cool. So the kids got their PlayStation thing. Get it right one day. They've got two now, one of each. Who cares? So they got their PlayStation, and so Damien hadn't had to save up for the new controller, which was $110 saved. And they'd got a game, not that it was a game that probably would have bought in the first place, but hey, another $110 game, brand new. So they got $220 extra worth of stuff for the same price as what they would have paid just for the console and one controller. So asking questions, staying with the awareness, and following what you know created a result far greater than any of us would have imagined. So what questions can you ask that can create a greater result for you, your family, and your money flows? Thanks for joining me here at Access UTV, and I look forward to sharing more hints, tips, and practical ways to use the Access Consciousness tools now and in the future. Cheers. Bye.